He shouldn't even be in that space.
Well, I kicked him out of the space after he attacked me.
This animal, and by the way, guys, there's no replays on because Pepe's just going to replay it anyway. So here's the thing. He's in the space today saying, "Oh, I was in Iraq, I was in Afghanistan, and you don't understand the villages I burnt down and the men that I disfigured that their mothers were crying." Who talks like that, dude? Stop fucking watching Rambo movies, dude. Like, you fucking idiots. You're a cuck. That's all
Holly knows our space has been super chill and fun for the last week. It's been a nice space, man. It really is drama free. I swear to God, it's totally drama free.
Okay.
It is. Like, we have been sitting in the middle of all this shit, and we have not gone there. We don't talk shit about people. You know how I handled Brad today? He came in the room. I noticed he was there. Didn't say shit about him. Not gonna bring him up. I'm not gonna say shit, right? Then John Kitover starts talking shit about him. So we told John Kitover to stop. He kept doing it. So we kicked John Kitover down to the audience. And then Brad managed to get up to the audience. Someone brought him up, not me. And immediately he starts attacking me and a bunch of fucking people. And so I kicked him down to the audience and they kicked him out of the fucking room. And I'm like, we're not going to talk about Brad, but we're not going to let him sit here and fucking attack us either. Fuck him.
Well,
that's what I did. So we didn't talk about him. We didn't talk about him before. We didn't talk about him after. We kicked out John for talking about him. We don't talk about fucking people. Period. Not if they're not there. We don't talk about them, period.
Let me just jump in for a second, Mike. And you and I will have a conversation offline because I like you and I respect you and I consider you a friend. I know some of you people have a hard time believing that we can make friends off this app, but I've been lucky and I got Mike as a friend. But so this house is different. This is not healthy debates.
Yeah.
Nobody has filters. Say what you want to say. I don't give a fuck. If you're offensive, if you're disrespectful, you get moved. That's it. But, like I said, this is not healthy debates. There's no Jewish mafia coming after anybody in here. I don't give a fuck if they do. I used that term earlier, and I can't tell you how one person got offended because they said the Jewish mafia. Well, when you act like a fucking mob, like a mob boss, you're a mafia. So, and then we got into the conversation, about Jews and blacks. And I don't know where that division happened along the way. But I think it's going to be an interesting conversation. So I just opened the room. I'm going to be pinging people in. Let me say hello to Ash, Steve, Igor, Cogdila, how you doing? Rinman, James, Tamara, Caleb, how you doing, Rabbi? Always a pleasure to see you. Joe, Daisy, Tony, and of course, our favorite, Anonymous. We got Anonymous here. So I'm going to bet one is KK and one is Pepe. Just my opinion. I could be wrong. What's up there, Holly?
Hey, y'all. Hope everyone's having a good night.
Hey, y'all. Certainty, what's good? I didn't hear you if you spoke, bro. Yeah, you're going to have to leave and come back. Can't hear you. We got Uncle Steve in the house. We got Hakeem just got in. I think it's going to be a good conversation. I'm going to be pinging people in. Certainty, can you speak or no? Yeah, I can't hear you, dude. At all. Yeah, dude, you may have to leave the app and come back.
He ain't gonna bring me up.
Because I can't, unless it's your connection. So I'm pinging people in. Guys, if you're on stage, please ping people in. I'm going to be running this house a little differently than Healthy Debates. So, and I got some smoke for somebody in Healthy Debates. I'm going to bring that up tonight. The Jewish Mafia.
Can you hear me? Oh, there we go.
I can hear you now. How you doing?
I'm good. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling great.
I got these damn sensors off on my phone so that no one can get into it. I had my developer options on, so it wouldn't let my Bluetooth.
Hey, Johnny, I don't give a fuck if it's a slur.
So
I'm a
Italian
Jew,
mafia.
and I'm saying it. How about that? I'm saying it, John. If you have an issue, if you leave, I could care less. I'm telling you my experience, what my experience has been, right? You got certain gatekeepers that want to gatekeep the Jewish community telling me only their narrative on how Jews should move is the right narrative. Well, this is what I say. Fuck that and fuck them. So when you're streaming this, make sure you get that part in. What's up, Adams?
What's up, JB? How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. Just had a very good conversation with Mr. Roger Mayhem, a.k.a. Mojo.
Did you tell him I said hello?
Having this conversation earlier today about, just seems that, and from what I understand, it's just on this app, right? I don't think black people walk around talking about Jewish people. Right? I think black people have their own issues, and I know from in my community, my part of the world, Jews don't talk about blacks. They don't talk about anybody but other Jews. So that's just my opinion. I want to have this conversation why there's so much animosity between the two communities on this app. Why is there so much, and I'm going to keep it real, anti-Semitism, just because somebody's Jewish, they automatically hate it. You know, I want to understand that. So if you're on stage, let's what's up, Maya? Long time no see. Dan, how you doing? Daisy, Curtis, Magic guys, catching your tickets. If you're on stage, ping people in. I just opened the room. What's up, Tommy? Let me ping some people and let's get the conversation started. Like I said, guys, these are not healthy debates, right? Healthy debates where you're going to get tone checked. This here is community conversations and collaboration. Say whatever you want to say as long as you're respectful.
Jay.
What's up, Ren?
So, are we talking about the friction between the Jewish community and the African American community, things like the Crown Heights riots and things like that? Or are we talking in a general sense, like what is causing this friction? Or?
Well, what do you think? I don't understand why there's friction. Because in my opinion, these communities are very similar. There's a lot of similarities between the two communities. And I don't want to do respect. I'm not doing an impression Olympics. I'm just trying to get clarity of why there's so much hate coming out of one community towards another.
Yeah, I feel you, Jay. I don't know. I wish I.
So, Seriously, man, I'm going to tell you now, I'm going to pay for your internet bill because your internet sucks. I can't hear shit you're saying.
Does it go back to the entertainment industry, JB?
Well, we all heard the narrative that Jews own the media, Jews own the banks. I don't own any of that. I wish I did. But, yeah. So we have a question in the chat from Daisy on. Wait, which community are you saying hates the other? I'm not saying in real life, Daisy, that the black community hates the Jewish community. I'm just saying what I've seen on this app. And the level of hate is just next level to me. And I don't understand it.
Well, can I offer up a possible explanation as to why? Do you remember Donald Sterling?
Yeah, the Clippers owner.
Yeah, he got a President's Award for the NAACP, wanted to build bridges between two communities. And, as quickly as he wanted to give that perception, he was caught saying disparaging things about black people on recording that resulted in him being forced to sell the team. And that's kind of what I feel like a lot of people have run into having this conversation in social media, because I really don't believe that this is a horrible issue in real life between the two communities. I really believe that it's amplified by social media. You have people who have garnered support, in asking for there to be a recognition in the abridging